Okay, video 2. So here initially is what we had drawn on the paper, or I had, and I printed out templates in yellow just so I could see them easier and placed them on my drafted floor plan of my initial living room. Now, can I use any of this? Is this going to work? What am I going to have to change? So what I did was I cut out, let's see if I can move this, other pieces of template. Like I have a different sectional that's rounded, because if this is rounded, you have a little bit more walking space. I did a round coffee table, even though it says cocktail table. I did a little bit smaller chair, maybe a love seat. I have a different kind of coffee table. I have a different end table. And then I have my original stuff that I can use. So, also what you can do is, like, I measured one of the desks in our house, and this was close to the dimensions. Sorry, I'm in my own light. My 40 by 20 coffee table. Well, what's super easy is turn it over. It doesn't have to be a coffee table. I wrote desk on it. And now this can be the student desk. And I can put it someplace. So you can easily go like this with your templates and say, well, that didn't work. I couldn't just fit a desk in. What else could I do? Can I then change this to this sectional? Which I just need the other part. Oh, here it is. Maybe I have this sectional, and maybe I'm using a round coffee table because that makes it easier to get in and out of. Maybe I don't want it right next to the window. Maybe I still want it out here a little bit, and then I could fit a chair over here. And maybe my TV's just on the wall, and maybe I'm using some of this other space. Or maybe I want all of this like over here. Maybe that one's too big, so maybe I go back to the original sectional and I put it over here and use the round coffee table and put some chairs in. And put the desk in front of the window or something. Or what am I going to, and what am I going to do with this space over here? Like all of a sudden I have everything and it's weighing heavy over there. Oh, well, that doesn't work either. Maybe I put my desk over here, but is that going to be disruptive if somebody's coming in and out? Well, you're going to have to ask your client, like, how many people are in the house when they're doing schoolwork? Do they have like carte blanche on the space, or are other people going to be using it at the same time? It's going to need to work as the family living area at other times, so you're going to have to think about that. But cut out different templates, make different templates. Like this says it's a cocktail table, but I needed a cabinet, so I just turned it over and wrote cabinet on it. You could do that with anything. You just have to measure things. Like I said last week, like I got my fabric tape measure and measured my desk, my sewing table in here. How big was it? Well, it was about that size, so that worked. I don't have a regular ruler. All I have are ones for fashion or interior design. So if you have a regular ruler, which looks like this, you could go along and measure things. And then come over here and remember that if something was 1 foot, that's going to be one of these squares. And then how wide is it, or how deep is it? And that's how you're going to make your furniture. So that's the next thing that you're going to do to figure out the arrangement. Once you get and I'm not going to show you what my arrangement is, because otherwise I'll have all of them looking like that. Once you have your arrangement, you can tape these down if you like, and then just draw around it and write in it what it is. So if I wanted this lounge chair still right here, I'm going to draw around it. So this is a paper template, which at school we would be sharing. Oops, this is why we draw in pencil. We would be sharing the plastic templates. And then I would write lounge chair, so I remember what it is. This is not our final. This is just what we're going to draw our final off of. But you have to have this set up before you can do the final drawing. Ask me questions in the chat. Email me. Don't sit there with a bunch of questions, because that would be pointless. And if you have a question, remember, so does at least one other person. You be the brave one to ask it.